I won an award. So I've just been soaking up the award energy. If you see me in the streets now, you'll probably say she's changed because I have. I'm an NTA award winner.
It's a weighty award, isn't it? Like,
Solid.
You deserve it, baby.
Thank you.
You've worked so hard for this. What's the reaction been like?
Becca was just texting me the press.
Shall I have a little look?
No. Why would we look at that? No.
Let's have a look.
Oh, babe, why would you even look at that?
What did it say? National TV Awards 2000.
What?
I liked your dress.
Go on, what does this say?
You think you might have won another award, babe?
Oh, go on.
For worst dressed.
Is that what it is?
2024 Worst Dressed Stars Revealed. I liked your dress.
I like my dress.
I thought you looked like Jessica Rabbit. I wouldn't mind you chucking that back on later.
Shut up.
Don't forget the gloves.
I never read those things because in my head, everything is wonderful and great and I look amazing and everything I say is great. Everything went perfectly. So I just feel like if it's just opinions about me, good or bad, I'm not interested.
I think that's a good frame of mind. And who cares? Look, is there something right, ain't you? Right, I'll leave you and your new toy alone. Give me a kiss. Well done.
You.
I love you.
Love you.
See my car keys anywhere? When did I last use the car? Stacey, she's definitely not seen my car keys. It must be in the car. Car didn't said it didn't detect the key. It's got to be in the car.
Oh, that bit.
Oh, sorry, I missed a bit.
So many jobs you have.
There are so many jobs.
Where's the key? I must have just missed them somewhere. Clothes was I wearing yesterday?
Oh, that's lovely. Let's clean it every day, yeah?
I feel like I've seen them somewhere. I just don't know where it is.
Not in any of the cupboards.
What?
Is this
Yes. What the hell? She's a witch, honestly. Stacey Solomon is a witch.
She just uses the skill of looking.
I just looked in there for...
Just let's see what this is actually looking like. I'm going to run and get that skeleton head. I've had him for so long, you know. He is so cool.
What's he going to be there, all gold?
I think so.
Yes.
So basically, I haven't seen our door for quite a long time.
No, when I take the decorations down...
Then we see the door.
And you go, oh, God, it looks so bare.
We do Christmas, we do Easter, we do Halloween, you have a summer door. I mean, put it this way,
Everything.
I don't even need to look at a calendar because I know exactly what month it is.
We should get the skeletons in place because they need...
Yeah, the skulls.
Pride,
All right, hold on.
they need pride of place.
But I need to spray them first. So this year, we're hosting the Asda launch party from my house. It's going to be mental.
As to have put on the invites, optional fancy dress.
Yeah, because I thought if any of the kids want to dress up... Oh, I was so excited when they asked me to make a homeware range for them. This will be my third year, and we do 2 ranges a year. So 1 spring, summer, and 1 autumn, winter.
Who's on the guest list, Stace? Who have you requested? Anyone in particular?
Just lots of home accounts, which I love and follow, and then just mostly my friends and family. Asda were like, do you want to invite anyone to this event? I was like, yes. My mum, my dad, my sisters, my grandma. Can I invite my best friends? PA. If they all turn up. It's a school night, isn't it? Yeah. So you just don't know.
Stacey's personal assistant is not Monday to Friday, 9 to 5. You've got to be able to turn your hand to anything. You've got to be good at spray painting, you've got to be good at paper macheing. You've got to be able to have a meeting with a child on your back and a dog on your lap. So, yeah, the list is endless.
Few
Oh,
more
now
look.
if you step back now, it's starting to look cool.
Yeah, I just think we need a few more up here.
Yeah, definitely. Emma is incredible. She came on in December last year when things got a little bit out of control, and now I genuinely have no idea what to do without her. He's cool, isn't he?
He's really cool. I'm going to put him in different places for a minute.
I feel like he brings the impact. I like it.
Right, that's really starting to fill out. That looks
Yeah, it's
really
making
pretty.
sense now.
Right, so at the moment, I'm going to go down and meet Farmer Scott, my neighbour, who's a farmer. It's very handy having a farmer as a neighbour. And I was telling Scott about my idea of opening a lake. I said, like, if you keep your ear to the ground, if you hear of any land going, let me know. And it's one of those, oh, funny enough, I've got this bit of land that we could lease off him for a long-term lease. So hopefully it's not too good to be true. Hello, Scott.
Oh, Joe, how are you?
How are you, mate?
You all right?
You're looking handsome as ever.
Of course.
The idea is that we're gonna, and I know you're laughing, and it's exactly what Stacey does when I tell Stacey this story. We're gonna dig a 2-acre lake, which is quite big, but doing it from scratch. So digging it out ourselves, filling it. I want to be able to build my own dream, you know? Start from scratch, make the mistakes. I want my kids to be proud of me, you know what I mean? But it'll be theirs. I can give it to them, then you can take the lake and you do what you want with it. Right, because my idea, right, Scott, was to put the lake there with the fishing,
Yep.
and then have some pods, like glamping pods
Yes.
around.
Yeah.
And then, like, I wanted to kind of like maybe turn one of the fields into like a little bit of a lavender meadow.
Okay.
Or a wildflower meadow.
Yeah.
Maybe have like some llamas.
Llamas.
You ain't got no
Alpacas.
llamas.
No, I haven't got any llamas.
Have some like animals.
No
like,
cows?
You ain't got no cow.
Okay.
I don't like cows. They've got really human eyes.
Have they?
Yeah, not my cup of tea.
So how big do you need?
Well, I don't know, how many acres is this bit here?
This field here is 5 acres.
All right, look, if I run down there and then shout back and then we get an idea of how big
Okay.
it is.
You run down there and I'll shout when...
Tell me when I've got to 2 acres, Scott.
It'll be the bottom 2 acres you need, not the top.
So not these ones, right
The ones
at the
down the
back.
bottom.
Are we in water yet? Would this be water?
You keep going.
Further that
Keep
way.
going. Go on, you're young and fit.
When Farmer Scott offered up his land for the lake, my eyebrow didn't move spontaneously on its own for a moment. It was like, oh, that's great news.
About now. So the
What,
water
the
will
beginning?
start there and go down.
What, so it starts here and goes that way?
That's it.
So we can have all camping up here,
Yeah,
my little llamas, alpacas,
yeah,
lavender field,
that's
and
it.
then this could be the fishing
And
bit.
that'll be water.
One of the things I really love about Joe, he will just go full force into something with no barriers, but that comes with its own stresses. Oh, Joe and a giant digger. I mean, I think it speaks for itself, doesn't it?
What a beautiful place to have a lake, Scott.
I can't hear you, you'll have to shout.
What a beautiful place to have a lake.
It is.
Oh, my God. And because we're on a hill, Scott,
Yeah.
how are we going to do it on a hill? Because the lake will be lopsided.
No, you cut into the soil.
I will, like, step into it.
Step into it.
Oh, I need to sit down. It's a lot further than it looks.
It's a big area.
It's really big.
So are you worried about the scale of the project? It's a big job.
I'm just looking at it, Scott, like I'm making a big puddle. I'm going to dig
You
a
are,
hole,
yeah,
and
yeah.
then...
But there's a lot of research work got to go into doing it, and we've got to sort of abide by the rules
Yeah.
to get it right. But it's a big job. It is a big job.
I'm going to have the biggest fish in Essex in there, you watch.
Will you?
Yeah, we're going to have a fish in there, and we're going to call it Big Stacey. And if you catch Big Stacey, you get a free stay. Yeah.
Right.
So, potentially, within a year, we could have a lake there.
Yes. Yeah.
All right, well, thank you, Scott.
Right.
Mwah. Cheers, mate. Go on, I'll catch you later.
See you later.
I don't think Stacey thinks I'm going to pull this off at all.
Come on then, brush, brush. This is the way we brush our teeth. cold and frosty evening.
My follow-through in the past has not been the greatest. I think it must be something to do with my ADHD. You know what? It's the same old story with me. You know, I get excited about things, and in my head, I'm like, right, I'm going to dedicate myself to this. Sometimes I do need to sit back. I need to sort of digest things, think about things. Because I'll go straight from like, oh, let's build a fishing lake. It's going to be the best glamping place in Essex.
Yeah,
but I've
so now it's a petting zoo.
Yeah, but I've just not done the middle bit. It's the middle bit I need to work on. I'm good at the beginning and I'm good at the foresight at the end. It's just making the dream come true.
I love it. I think that's also one of your best things. You go full throttle into things, don't you?
Well, it also trips me over sometimes, you know.
But you can do it as well. You can do it if you want to do it.
Yeah. This is going to stick. I want to prove that I can start something and finish something.
Right, go on, I love you. Good luck.
Thank you.
At the moment, me and Joe are like passing ships in the day, in the night. Joe has taken on some massive jobs, so an entire show, panto. He is out for the rest of the year. And I've got the Halloween event, and then I've got to finish Sort Your Life Out and get all of my contracts done before December. It's mental. First things first is you. That's it, Scott. Today is the day. It is the haunting of Pickle Cottage.
It looks wicked.
It is a full month before actual Halloween. But we have to do the event now so that people get to see the collection ahead of the season actually coming in.
Halloween!
Halloween! Woo!
Yeah.
Go on then, baby, you go out there. So now that we've put ourselves in this crazy position of hosting the Halloween event at Pickle Cottage...
You've put us in this crazy position.
I'm sorry, I apologise. We've really got to think about how we're going to decorate the garden with homeware.
Yeah,
Because
okay.
it's not outdoorsy. I like Mr. Skinny Legs.
Yeah,
I feel
he's
like
wicked.
he's such a memory.
Skinny Legs.
Do you remember, Rose, I made you a loaf of bread spider? Mr. Skinny Legs, the bread spider. And you loved him, didn't you? I was like, please, can we make a Mr. Skinny Legs? Like,
Okay.
it's hard to make a cute spider
Yeah,
because
I hear
spiders
you.
are generally scary. But there's not, like, I'm not reinventing the wheel. It's like putting your personality to
course.
things, isn't it? Oh, there you go. Let's go. Come on then. Oh, if I'm in Asda, I always have a look down the aisle where my stuff is and I think, is anyone there? Is anyone picking it up? And then you know when you see someone put it in your basket and you're like, yes, it's in the basket. Oh, you're the cutest pink skeleton ever.
Look, I found those.
What do you think?
Good.
Looks amazing, right?
Good.
How's everything else going? Is it going good?
Yeah, I think so.
It looks amazing.
I've got that, like, party anxiety, you know, and you think, what if no one comes? Well, I'm 12 years old
It
again.
just look like we'll just have to eat all the food ourselves.
It'll be
won't
up.
we?
There's enough of us to have a party.
Just our family, just on our own, we'll just like make it quite incredible. No, it'd be fine.
You hate Halloween, didn't you?
Yep, I do.
So we didn't celebrate Halloween growing up.
Well, you did. You used to go around the houses trying to
No.
get sweets.
You used to tell us we're not allowed to go around the house. It's
Well-
like begging, you said.
Used to do it behind my back when I wasn't looking.
We did do it behind your
You've
back.
done lots of things behind my back.
Isn't that what your kids are supposed to do? So strict, wouldn't let us anywhere near anyone. We had to do all our homework. I mean, I don't think I had a phone for most of my teenage life. I found that level of strictness just a barrier that I wanted to break all the time. So it almost became like a challenge. I was like, okay, Dad said I can't do that, so I'm just going to sneak out and do it anyway.
You forget all those good times, don't you? Going out with boys when you was 12 years old when you wasn't supposed to. And then I had to have a
think that's
word
an
with them when they came to the house.
over-exaggeration,
The one that knocked on the door to take you out.
Dave. I was like 16 then, Dad.
Yeah, I know, but he still
We didn't have a boy over at the house until
still
that
didn't
age.
come over for another date though, did
Because
he?
you literally said to him, empty your pockets on the way out, as if you were some kind of thief. You thought that was funny.
I never said that.
Yes, you
Don't-
did. You were like,
don't-
empty your pockets before you go.
Now you're talking
No.
absolute McDonald's.
Ask Gemma then.
So the truth is, yes, I did. I used to scare boys from the house because I was protecting my daughters. I didn't want her to get pregnant early. Whoops, that didn't work, did it? But do you know what? Best thing that ever happened. And it was hard work. We never really had loads of money, but collectively as a family, we all made it work, and I think that's quite amazing, really.
I've gone a bit droopy there, haven't I?
I think you have,
Just
actually.
listening to you. God.
Oh, no, I love being blamed for it.
I grew up with parents who worked really hard, so they instilled in me that you have to work really hard if you want to get anywhere in life. And it's the same for everything. It's the same if you want to launch a product or grow a human. Work hard, give it your all. It looks so cool.
Yeah, it does. It's so nice when you actually see it all come together, isn't it?
I love
the
the
black.
black.
Yeah,
the
the
black.
black looks lovely. It's
It's so
definitely the right
pretty.
choice, isn't it?
I'm so happy with it.
Yeah.
I feel like we've been looking at this on paper
we
for
have.
so long.
We have.
To see it in real life is
It
just
is,
so
it's
cool.
fantastic. Oh, no, it is. It's brilliant.
So today I'm working in central London. I'm going to pop into Islington and see my sister Shana and Casey and hopefully baby Kitty, my sister Shana's new little baby. But she's got a coffee stall that she opened last year and it done really, really well. But then she had the baby, she had some time off. So this is her first day back at work. So yeah, I'm excited. So I love Islington. I'm from Islington. I was born and bred in Islington. And so we've got a really tight bond, me, my mum and my two sisters. We've got that sort of relationship where, you know, we can have the biggest rows and say the worst things, but within 10 minutes, it's back to normal, do you know what I mean? This is where I grew up, so this is my mum's muse, and my sister lives in there as well. This was my school, so this is my second primary school. I got expelled from my first primary school. They just couldn't control me. Being a kid, so I don't think ADHD back there was even recognised. So like I had ADHD, a touch of dyslexia. So I really just got tarred with the brush of being a naughty kid. And I feel like I invented this character to sort of protect myself a little bit, just making people laugh. So when people thought of, oh, Joe Swash at school, be like, oh, that's that kid that makes everyone laugh. He's always up to something. Instead of the kid that's really naughty and really stupid and can't read or write and can't sit down for 5 minutes. We used to get up to so much mischief. Back in the day before the Arsenal turned the stadium into the Emirates and it was like the old Highbury Stadium, mate, we used to break into that stadium on like a weekend, on a Friday or a Monday, and like have a five-a-side match on the pitch before the security would come and chase us out of there. Honestly, the things that I used to get up to as a kid, if my kids done it, I'd have my heart in my mouth. Do you know what I mean? There they are.
Hello. Freezing.
We come colour coordinated. You all right?
Oh, Jojo!
Look at
Joe, it's Uncle Jojo.
Kitty cat. Oh, so we get your hat on.
Oh, look how tired.
Come here. Oh, look at that hat. You make me want to have another baby.
Oh, no
Look.
more, Joe.
Seems to be tired.
Hey,
So what's going on today?
I just need to have a look with tarpaulin on, so I don't know if the
what colour?
tarpaulin's stuck to the paint for a starter.
No way.
well, we painted it and then had to put it on, so we don't know if it's dry or not.
To the trailer. So I really would like you to take the tarpaulin off. Covered in spiders, Jojo.
I'll take this baby. How am I going to get up there and take
No,
this
I
off?
just
I'm
want
like
to take this off
5'8".
because there's cobwebs and I don't want to touch any of it.
Right, what do I do?
But be careful, they ping. Not in the big spider already.
Where?
Look,
Where?
look,
Do
right
not
there.
get that
That's
spider
tiny. What
near
are
you.
you talking about? It's small.
No, it didn't go on you.
What
It
was
didn't
that?
go on you. It went on the floor.
I don't fucking spiders.
Tiny little spider. What's the matter with you?
What? That's it.
Oh, it's a nice colour.
There she is. Oh, special, though.
Hey, there she is. It was a leaf. It was a leaf. It was a leaf. Sorry.
Dick.
What's it looking like inside?
Go on, it's open.
Get us a chair out. Is that better?
No, Joe. They're so cock-handed.
Shana.
I'll just watch you do all the hard work.
I ain't painted it shut, has he? There
Oh.
we go.
Oh, big spider.
Where?
No, it's gone. It's gone, it's gone.
Hello, Kitty.
Who's that?
Want a cup of coffee?
There's a whole coach of children and adults and people coming over. Should we go and meet them and get them drinks at the Bobbling Cauldron? When teams like Asda want you to invite influencers, it's always to try and spread the campaign and get the message out there as much as possible. But you've got no guarantees. No one's obliged to post anything or say anything or tag anyone. My hope is that they like it, they can speak about it.
Now remember, enter if you dare.
Let's go. You lead the way, because I'm a little bit frightened.
Halloween at our house is pretty crazy.
Mum takes it very seriously.
We don't dress up anymore. I think we stopped when I had to be the girl.
I got the worst one. I got the worst
Last time
one.
I got a girl.
So did I. I got Wednesday at some point.
One time I got a girl from the Flintstones.
The school.
And I was a girl in my school play. So I've been a girl quite a few times.
Okay, Joker.
Big.
I don't have a speech prepared, but just a massive thank you to every single one of you for coming to our home. Everything that I create with George comes from here. Is inspired by my family, my life, you know, the people around me, so it just felt right to do it here, and it's such a privilege to have you all here, and I hope you love the collection, and yeah, just thank you for coming, honestly, it really means a lot. Thank you. Did you ever think, Stacey, every time?
Never. No, I
They didn't have much faith in you, did they?
You would have definitely been the one that didn't succeed.
I don't think Stacey's changed since day one. She's Stacey, and I don't think we ever look at her as being famous. Does that make sense? I just look at her as, oh, it's Stacey, and she did really well in life, and she's having a great time.
Do you watch your mum on the TV and be like, oh my gosh?
What do you feel?
Yeah, it's a bit embarrassing.
No.
Aww.
Yeah.
21.
Is your mum famous?
I would say she's famous. She's got like 6 million followers, I swear, something like that, on Instagram. And if that's not famous, then I don't know what is. Like, I don't know, she just doesn't like it. Whenever I say, oh, you're famous, she's like, I'm not famous. I think she compares herself to like Tom Cruise and stuff, and I'm like, okay, you're not that famous, but you are famous.
Nice. So when are you going to actually open this store?
Next Thursday I'm going to do it.
Next Thursday.
But it's just a funny old feeling to
Get back
rid
in.
of Kit for 2
Yeah,
days.
it's getting used to not having the baby.
From being with her 24 hours a day, and I'm going back for 4. So I just feel like that's a big old chunk to not be with her.
But you know what? I understand that anxiety, being away from Kitty, going to work. I get it all the time, especially like the last year and a half where I had a lot of time off to look after the kids while Stacey was working. And then when I did go to work...
It's getting used to not being with them.
Yeah, and spending
it's a
like...
big change.
When I had to go away for 4 nights, oh my God, I
Yeah.
was so depressed. So it's like swings and roundabouts, isn't it? You know what? I think my anxiety from being away from the kids comes from Daddy. From losing Daddy quite suddenly.
Yeah.
So having him there and
I
then
think
not
that
having him
instills a
there.
bit of fear sometimes.
Yeah, I really struggled when I turned 40 because Dad died at 39.
Oh, because she was older than you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My dad died when I was 12, so it's always been me, my sisters and my mum. So my dad was a London taxi driver. It was Saturday morning, and I remember just hearing my mum shouting. So I ran downstairs and just finding my dad in bed sort of having like a heart attack. Then I had to phone the ambulance, and then having to go to hospital and then them tell us that he'd died. It was just all so traumatic. And for a young kid, it's quite a hard thing to process. I went from having this amazing family, my 2 sisters, my mum, my dad, having football, wrestling, and just having the best childhood, to suddenly it being taken away and living in this sort of like house of grief and sadness, and having to kind of find a way of getting through this. And I always feel like you never know what's round the corner.
No.
So I think if I don't want to be away from the kids, I don't want to miss anything.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Also, because I just feel like we missed out on such a massive part. Like the time we did have with Dad was so special. He was such a great dad, but it was cut short.
Yeah.
And I feel like for you, because of the age he was and not having Dad there, I feel like it was a bigger impact for you not having a father figure there, really, for the age. And I think that's why you are such a great dad.
Hi.
No kiss.
Oh, you beautiful girl.
Always been proud of Joe. Just as my older brother, I've always been really proud in the way that he's always looked after Mum and always looked after us and just been really respectful and...
Yeah, he drives me mad still, though, sometimes. I'm not
No,
going
he
to
does.
lie.
It's a pain in the
but,
arse, yeah, major pain in the arse. But ultimately, when I watch him with his kids, he's almost making up for lost time that you had with Dad, which actually is really a sad thing to think about.
You always felt like you felt like you needed to like be like
the man of the house
and like
step
look
up.
And in a house full of women, that kind of made you, it fell on you like that. You just felt like you had to like.
I do feel like I have my moment every month as well. I follow your cycles.
Oh, here we go. He's so funny. Period.
I feel like I spend so much time with you women. The amount of times I used to have to go to the shop to buy you sort of sanitary towels and time packs. I know all about heavy flow, light flow. 4 teardrops.
4 teardrops in the front of the
No, they're heavy.
Just don't tell her. I borrowed a coat for one reason only. Filling myself up. Can't be invited to these things and not walk out with gifts.
All right, girls, are you ready? It's a bedtime. Yeah. Check Gemma's pockets on the way out. Oh, the whole thing was so exciting today.
I know.
That was like my dream.
Was it?
Yeah. I feel like, what does anything mean if you can't enjoy it with people? Do you know what I mean?
Share it.
If you can't
Yeah,
be like,
absolutely.
let's all do this together.
Yeah, for sure.
So that was just so nice. I have been thinking though recently, like, I feel like the last couple of years, the things I've taken on aren't sustainable. Do you know what I mean? I just feel really conflicted with it. I feel like I am, at this point in my career, taking on too much, but then I also feel like, God, if I don't, is that ungrateful? Is that a waste? I don't know.
I think you've got to go with your heart.
I really just need to sit down and just work out where we are and think about, make a little bit more time to be a mum.
I'm with you all the way.
I've said it out loud now. I feel like I've actually got to stick to it. Pat a cake, baker's man.
Oh, what are you two
Bake
doing?
me a cake as fast as you can. Pat it and prick it and mark it with B. Put it in the oven for baby and me.
Yay! Well done, Rosie. That was good.
Where are you going today, Baba?
I'm going to I think it's like a camping, glamping, outdoor expo. So it's just all outdoor stuff, like outdoor accommodation. We're going to go...
That feels quite a long way off.
It does feel a long way off, but I feel like it'll be good because it'll give us inspiration.
Where do you think you're at with the lake?
Got the planning permission, and then just spend this year digging it out, and then next year putting things on it, you know what I mean? What?
Do you really think it's going to happen that quickly?
If it doesn't...
Have you sat down with like an advisor and...
No.
No. Are you going on your own today?
No, I'm going with Nick and Greg. They're
They're coming down?
Yeah, it'll be like a little boys' trip.
So you're just going out with the boys?
No, I won't be too long. I'll literally be up there for a couple of hours.
You won't?
And then I'll
It's going
come
to take
home.
you 2 hours to get to Coventry, babe.
Yeah, minus the 4 hours travelling, I'm only going to be in there for a couple of hours.
Love you, Rosie. Love you, Brex. You ready? Everyone's panicking that McDonald's breakfast is going to be shut.
Is it just you?
Look into that one.
notepad.
What have you got a notepad for?
This is for questions, right? If you've got a good question,
Yeah.
then it will go in the notepad.
All right, good thinking. As I've got older, instead of like back in the day, you would be going out to the nightclubs down the West End on a Thursday and on a Friday and on a Saturday, and we'll be drinking and going out. I've got kids now, I can't do that no more, so we've replaced it with fishing. So I might not see my friends as much, but we sort of reconnect when we go fishing. What's our plan of action?
Right, so it's not to get there and just run at all the fun things and play on them, yeah?
Yeah.
That's the money earner.
Yeah.
And that's also the bit that attracts people that don't fish. It's go, find the necessary people we want to speak to. Food people, accommodation people.
Food people first.
Knew that was coming. Jacuzzis, petting zoo ideas, you know?
Yeah, all right.
Right? We can't do this without costing it, you know? Everyone's got to come back with at least 10 business cards each. Right?
It's like The Apprentice,
Yeah,
right?
right. We know there's going to be alpaca people there. I like the idea of a pet
We've
zoo.
definitely got enough room in this car to bring back an alpaca.
A small mammal of some kind could fit in it, couldn't it?
I'd be in so much trouble, wouldn't I?
It would be good.
It would be funny, wouldn't it?
Good. I'm the person with their feet on the ground who needs to bring you two down. Things realistic.
And I'm the doer. I'll get things done.
You're not the doer.
I'm the doer.
No
At best,
way.
I'll give
You watch
you
me do
ideas.
things.
I've got 6 kids, mate. I am
watch me
definitely a
do
doer.
things. Before Stacey, I organised everything in your life.
I don't think Stacey thinks that that we're actually going to do this.
I
No,
don't think anyone does.
I don't think we're going to do it.
We can't prove them right.
No, we can't.
Zach! Let's go. Come on.
Feel better?
Of course not. It's a big day. My baby boy is starting college. I know. I have to go, darling, because we're late. Have you got everything you need? Did you bring your pass?
Yeah. It's in my pocket.
Good
On
boy.
my iPad. I've done what I need, Mum.
Well
Don't
done.
worry. You
Are you
know?
excited for today?
No.
No.
Yeah, because I have a half day. I mean, it's just a normal day, isn't it?
Yeah.
I mean, there's nothing.
But it's your
nothing I can
first
do.
day. Watching Zach turn into an adult is mind-blowing because there's times when you're raising your children that you think you'll never get there. You can't even envisage that point. You know, if this is like the mechanics lessons today or the maths and English.
It's a mechanics lessons.
Oh, good. So it's a good first day then. At least you get to start your week doing something you like.
But no, my college is chill, man.
But it is more chilled because you've only got 2 subjects to worry about, really.
3.
Well, yeah, 3
Should have had 1, but now I have 3.
So how have you got what, 3 now?
I got
Because he
maths and
didn't
English.
pass his maths and English.
Third times.
It is what it is.
I don't think I'm a grown up, no. Not until I'm about 32, maybe. Around there. Or maybe younger. Maybe younger, I'll probably move out. That's when I'll probably become an adult, because Mum doesn't want me to leave. She would hate it. But I think I would too, like, it does scare me a lot, yeah. I don't know what it'd be like living without my mum.
Rose, this is the last time I'm going to say be quiet, OK? Because you're giving me a headache and we can't get out. Look out your window. There's all metal bars. We can't get out here.
We're gonna get Zach to college.
No, they're just walking past. Oh my God, Rose, stop.
Is it hard to think that one day he will have a whole new life and his own family and be off in the world? Yeah. But I'm hoping that I'll be a part of that.
My hair is thick for my boy. My friend is cook, okay? No.
I love you.
Love you, see you later.
Have a good day.
Feel like something's
Good luck today.
All right, sweet.
Ring me if you need me for anything,
Yeah, I
okay?
will, yeah.
My plan is to get in there with the partner. It's whoever he decides to coexist with, I just have to get on with them. That is rule number one.
Let's go.
Let's go. We're here.
Thank you, mate.
Hi.
Hiya.
Hello, you all right? Nice to see you.
And you.
Oh, this looks good. Oh, look at this whispering.
Oh, these are cool, aren't they? Oh, my kids would love
pretty
this.
cool.
Too new on it? Yeah.
Do you want to go inside, yeah?
I'd be offended if you didn't. Yeah, no, it's a little TARDIS in there, isn't it? Yeah.
I've only got little legs.
Yeah. Oh, he's in the toilet, don't worry about that.
Look.
That's what I'm worried about.
You can fish from the toilet. Look, Gregory.
So that's the double bed at the end as well.
Like this.
This one here, as it stands today, will be 22,900.
22,000. And then what is that with everything all inside?
Literally as it is.
Did you ask him the questions that you've got in there?
We've covered the important questions, don't
Well,
worry.
as long as you've done that,
Yeah,
we're good.
we're covered.
Price.
They're just mini homes, ain't they?
Yeah.
I like that out there.
Yeah, it's so easy for me to be stimulated. When I get into stuff, it's all or nothing. It's going to be expensive. It's going to be expensive, but I've got a dream. Sometimes it's hard for me to explain the dream to people, but the dream is there. Wow, look at this one, boys. I've been dying to have a look at this one. This one caught my eye really early on. Oh, wow.
Welcome aboard, gentlemen.
Wow, this is something special, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, look at this, boys.
This is what I was talking about.
Very liberating.
Oh, look at this. You'd be stark bollock naked, having a little shower. No one will see you. Oh, it's lovely.
You can find us around the world.
Yeah.
Overlooking volcanoes in Iceland, in the jungles of Tulum in Mexico.
And a fishing lake in Brentwood.
a fishing lake in Brentwood, absolutely.
So how much is it normally? How much would this be?
It's 67K.
Okay. And we can talk about the price, can't we?
Absolutely,
Yeah.
absolutely.
It's always negotiable, isn't it?
There's always a price to be discussed.
Absolutely.
Definitely.
Hope to see you in Brentwood soon.
Yeah, definitely.
Take care.
See you later.
It's my favourite one, I think, all day.
Good.
I must be due on. Look at the spots on my face. Just give in. Get your sanitary towels out. Look. I'm very excited because it is Advent calendar season. And look at it. How beautiful. And then it's got a little tag that you just pull and it opens. How beautiful is that? I really hope you love it. I hope you love the design. So yeah, there it is. Good morning, it's only me, it's only Stacey, Rex's mum.
Hello, I've just tried to ring you.
I know, is everything all right?
Well, he's wearing two odd trainers and they're both the same foot. So he's two left trainers on for two different pairs of shoes.
That is hilarious. Oh, it's the story of my life, Mrs. Woods. I'll bring him some in. Brilliant. I'll make sure I'm there before he goes to lunch.
Okay,
Sorry,
see you
Mrs.
later.
Woods, thank
Bye.
you. Bye. There's nothing that will humble you more than a call from the school to say your kid's wearing two left feet. I mean, if that isn't a sign that you're stretching yourself too thin, I don't know what is.
Good afternoon.
Yay!
Sorry, I'm not here long. I've just come to raid your shed, I'm not going to lie. What I'm doing. Have you got anything left in here?
I'm trying to grow a pumpkin, but...
Where is it? Oh, it's
You
so
do,
cute.
look. I know, but I'm not sure. I think I'm too late.
Well, he's adorable.
I know.
How are you?
Zach's first day at college today.
Today?
Yeah, he went in this morning.
Do you know what, though? College is like, such a fun time.
I am relieved he's out of school, because I don't think school was for Zach.
No, but
I'm
college is
nervous.
more fun because it's... And also, college is like the stuff that you want to do.
At least he'll be doing mechanics at the
That's
same
what I was
time as...
thinking
Yeah,
of,
something that
yeah.
he enjoys. It feels quite sad, though, really.
Your baby is no longer a baby.
Don't you feel like 1 minute...
Yeah, 100%.
They're really little and you've got all the time in the world, and then the next minute, they're off to college. And you're like, when did that happen? Then also, don't you ever feel bad? Because I think I have been so busy for the last 16 years. Have I missed stuff? Like, my dream is slowly turning into raising a family.
Say something, right?
What?
You're normally so positive. And
I know. You're usually negative Nancy. It's because I've had an emotional day. I've had an emotional day. My child just went to college.
My dream would be to slow down, be with my kids as much as possible. Like, I want to be at every sports day. I want to be at every concert. I want to do it all with them. And I do feel like I missed out on that with Zach and if, maybe with Leighton too.
Do that thing of llamas?
They're not even llamas, they're alpacas. Oh, look, there they are.
Oh, look, they've got a little ginger one. Are they alpacas?
Yeah, these are alpacas, yeah.
Hello, mate. Oh, how soft his head is.
Hello.
Hello. Oh, what are they like pets? Are they quite easy to look after? What are
they like with the children?
It really down to how they've been brought up. So these are just used to being handled, being walked. And these, they're all head collar trained. If you want to take them for a quick walk.
Yes.
Well,
Definitely.
If you come round, we'll
Bugsy the ginger one.
We should FaceTime Stacey now. Say, look what we're bringing home.
Stacey, got a friend
Sonny
for us.
straight home. Hello.
It's all right, Noodles.
That one looks a bit lively, Greg.
Yeah, I've got a frisky one.
Well, Noodles, here we go.
He wanted to go on a run.
Hey, look how cool this is. Truffles. I think, my kids would love this, wouldn't they?
You're walking yours like it's a dangerous dog.
That just looks like an average Saturday night for
Mate,
you.
if someone said to me you can have a dog or an alpaca, I'd go alpaca every day.
Yeah.
You know.
Mate, I want to build this lake just so we can get these.
I really have forgot everything else we came here for today now.
After you.
Thank you.
Ladies first.
Right, I think the main thing we got from today was everything is super expensive.
Yeah.
It's
So,
really
like,
expensive.
I think the most basic pod was like nearly 30 grand. The alpacas were like 1,500 quid each.
Yeah, I think they were worth it though.
Yeah, they were worth it.
Yeah,
They
four
were
of
worth
those.
it. So we just need to work out between us where we're coming at this, because we can't come at it from
At the high end.
At the high end. But we can get stuff like that secondhand. I'm sure there's someone out there that wants to get rid of a yurt. All we need to do is get a new cover for it. So we can upscale, recycle.
Yeah.
We need to build it first. We need to build a lake. We ain't even got a lake.
Just a lake with some tents around the side is a start, isn't it?
Yeah.
You know.
Oh.
Put them inside here. Lovely. Great job. Aha!
We've asked our absolute hero of a neighbour, Farmer Scott, to come round and just give us a big old update on the lake.
Oh, this is Scott. Hello, Scott.
Hi, Joe.
How are you, mate?
How are
When
you?
Joe first started talking about the lake, he wanted to accomplish something that he was passionate about, and he wanted to make a legacy, almost. And I do get it, and I was like, oh yeah, that sounds amazing. But also my brain at the same time was like, okay, he wants to build a lake. What does that entail? Does he have a business plan? Has he done this? Has he done that? Like, there's so many questions I want answered, which is not necessarily what Joe would think. He just like has a dream and runs with it. I'm very excited to hear about this lake.
Right, I've seen these amazing pods, Scott. You're gonna love them. They're made from mirrors. I'll show you a picture in a minute.
Scott, tell him what happens
So
when
when-
you have mirrors in wildlife.
Stop. She thinks a bird's gonna fly into it.
Will he or will he not have dead freaking birds every day flying into the mirrors?
You'll be laying there at night and a deer will run straight into it.
That's their problem, isn't it? That's not my
No,
problem.
that is definitely your problem.
Well, listen,
You caused that.
whose side are you on? I thought we were getting into this together.
Okay, mirrored
Anyway.
tents.
It's not a tent, Stace.
Cross.
Right, Scott, is it feasible for me to dig this lake?
No.
Okay. So you need a team of diggers.
It will need a team of diggers. The trouble is, if that lake isn't done absolutely properly, because it's on a slope, if that bank burst, it would just flood all the roads for miles.
How much of it can I do? A majority of it myself, as in, and then not do the bank?
Without knowledge of how to read those drawings, neither you nor I could really. It's thousands of tons of dirt to be moved, not hundreds.
What's a rough cost of that?
It's only an estimation, but I would expect it to come in at something like 50,000.
Right. Okay. And we can't get that down at all.
That's just to dig the hole.
That's just to dig the hole.
Joe has been selling this to me as if it's some kind of pond, large pond.
No.
And he's like, oh, a couple of £100 here.
What is he talking about?
I'll borrow a digger. No, I'll hire me a digger. I'll dig out the whole thing.
I am gutted about the digging because in my head it was like, you know, I was going to take ownership and this is what I've done.
How much is the drawing?
The drawing...
It's like 12, wasn't it?
I think it was 12,000.
Yeah.
He's 12,000?
Yeah.
Because he does the cat drawing as well.
So that's just to dig the hole?
Yeah.
I'm scared.
I need to go to the toilet, sorry.
You'd have to pay some kind of deposit.
I've got to go to the toilet, sorry, guys. I'm terrible with money. I'm so bad with money, it's ridiculous. I've always been like that. Stacey's very much business.
You don't like to look at those things, do you?
No.
I would be so afraid to not look at our financial situation and be on top of it, whereas you're more afraid
of looking
to
at
face it. Yeah.
There is a risk as we're going on now, if we got into November and it turned really wet, that the lake would start filling as they're building, and they can't build it if it starts filling.
Oh, will you say that to Joe?
Yeah.
Because I think to try and find 65 grand,
Yeah.
that's so much money.
Yeah.
Stop. They said they said we can do two acres, didn't they?
Yeah.
Scott's just raised a really serious issue.
What?
I'll let you... I don't want to be the bearer.
So if you made a start and the weather just turned for the winter, which it can do, it would set the whole project. They'd have to stop.
So we need rain, but we can't work in the rain.
Can't work in the rain.
Can't dig in the rain.
Things
Scott
go
would
wrong.
wait till next summer.
But then you'd wait till next summer to actually build it. Probably be a safer bet, or start in the spring, say.
Well, I went to the toilet for 2 minutes. I come back down, and we're doing it next year.
No.
Why do you tell me this? Why are you telling Stacey this for?
Because Stacey asked.
Because Stacey asked.
And I think also it gives you time to get your head around those kind of figures, because then that's massive. Like when Scott just sat there and was like, yeah, the dig will be 50 grand. I'm not going to lie to you. My stomach fell out of my arse because I was like, what? That is not the kind of numbers I thought we
Well,
were...
it's a business, isn't it? So you've got
I'm not
to start
saying,
a business, you need to start...
I'm not saying it's
you need to
not
outlay
worth the
something, 'cause
money.
otherwise you're not going to...
Listen, that's not what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I just was shocked. Whereas if we get a proper business plan, a financial plan, give ourselves time to plot this out in the year, then we're not going to be hit with those surprises.
I really did want to start it, like, soon as...
Tonight.
I'd love to have started it now. Well, I'll just have to have a think and see whether I take your advice, guys, or I don't.
Well, I'm just going to leave this in your capable hands.
Oh. Don't worry, I've sorted it.
That is literally why my anxiety is so high with this project. Don't worry, I've sorted it. I feel like at this point, there's no way I can't get involved. Joe loves the excitement and the fun, and he switches off when it comes to finances and logistics and business. So now I feel there are 65,000 reasons as to why I need to have a small handle on this project.
So at the minute, things are really busy with the kids, and then there's work and the fishing lakes. And I feel like I'm letting things slip away a little bit. I did try some ADHD medication last year, but I didn't really give it a good go. And I feel like now is the best time to go back and have a look at that process again. The problem is, right, is that when I was younger, and pretty much all the way through my career, my enthusiasm and my energy has been what sort of really helped me go forward, whether it was doing the jungle or, you know, being in EastEnders or doing Dancing on Ice. And I really don't want to lose that energy because I feel like that's a real big part of me. But I think that's what I'm worried about, losing the sense of myself through the medication. And I really don't want to do that.
So, take a seat on my couch for me.
Lovely. Okay, so this
Lovely
is
to see you.
This is where
Sorry,
the magic happens,
spoiling
yeah?
it here. Yeah, exactly, exactly.
Thanks for seeing me today. I mean, initially, you know, I need to kind of get a grip of my ADHD. Really busy life, and I'm so unorganised. Like, it's ridiculous. My wife is completely polar opposites to me, so she's ultra organised. Where, you know, I'll be given a script, or I know that I have to do something on a deadline, and I will put that off, and then I'll have 24 hours to learn something, and I get myself in a fluster, you know.
Yeah, absolutely. I don't know how much you know about ADHD in terms of what's going on in the brain. All the different bits of your brain work really well. And the analogy I like to use is almost like a ship. All the sailors are individually doing their jobs really well.
Yeah.
But the captain of the ship is not, you know, he's asleep at the wheel
Ain't
or
got a
whatever.
clue.
So there's no one coordinating all these different parts of the brain to make sure that everybody's working together for a single purpose. And as a result, it's very difficult for somebody with ADHD to focus on something, but equally to relax.
Yeah.
Do you get periods where
Yeah.
you just get exhausted?
My brain goes, so like, I can go to work all day, and physically I'm fine, but mentally I'm just absolutely drained. But my sleeping at the minute has become really bad as well. So like, I'm up 2 or 3 times a night. It all depends on how much I've got stressing me out at the time. You know, work's been busy, and then you come home and we've got 6 kids to kind of look after as well. So there's not real much downtime. You're pretty much on the go all the time.
How do you feel about giving medicine another go?
I'll definitely give it another go, you know.
So I'm going to offer you something different to what you had before. It's a once-a-day tablet, which is already a benefit. It's long-acting by its nature. What that means is you get a nice, smooth curve throughout the day. So
it's like a natural...
It goes up, and then it very gently comes down throughout the day until it's kind of enough, you know, enough of it's left that you get to sleep in the night.
Yeah. My ADHD has made me who I am today, so I'm a little bit worried about losing that part of myself.
I would say that the medication for ADHD doesn't affect personality.
Right.
So it's not going to make you into somebody that you're not, or that you weren't before. I really would encourage you to stick with it, because it's a process.
I'm really keen for Stacey to come in one of these meetings, because she doesn't understand why I do the things that I do.
Yeah.
And that really frustrates me, because I get my back up, because I'm like, I don't know. I think it would just help the whole process if everyone was on the same page, because at the minute, I'm just this pain in the arse, you know what I mean?
And that's where we can help.
Do you need a poo or not? Are you going to stay all there?
You know, you're making me a cup of tea, are you?
Do you want a cup of tea?
No, I don't.
know
like...
you don't, 'cause you don't drink
like
tea.
Tea, all right. How are you?
Yeah, I'm good. How did it go?
It went all right. It was nice to speak to him, because he sort of understands the ins and outs of what's going on. He sort of explained to me why I feel that way, and that it's not my fault. It's not my fault at the end of the day that I've got this. So he's put me on a completely different medication now.
Okay. Is that exciting?
Yeah, in a way, but it's like the unknown, so I don't really know what to expect.
Do you know how I would look at it? Is that you are unhappy the way that things are now, and the way that you're managing things now.
Because I'm finding it more and more difficult to manage my ADHD, I think.
Right, so instead of looking at it in fear, I would be more scared to stay where I am now than I would be to take that medication and see if there's a different road for me to go down.
It's just, yeah, you are right. I think it's just because it's the unknown for me.
Yeah.
Also, I want you to come down and see him as well, because I feel like, unless I can get everyone sort of like understanding a little bit more.
Yeah.
So when I was a kid and I was at school, I wasn't a bad person, I wasn't a bad boy.
You've never been a bad
person.
person.
But I was just misunderstood, and I always had to pay the consequences for it, because no one understood that it was coming from a different place.
Well, I was looking at, I've been Googling counsellors, like specifically for ADHD support. The more that we can talk about it, the more people that we can get support from, the better, surely.
Yeah.
I'm so glad you went, Joe. I'm so happy.
Yeah, I'm glad, but I do feel like it's opened up a little box of worms for me, where it goes a little bit deeper than I thought it would go, do you know what I mean?
I do know what you mean, and I do understand, and I know that's hard to revisit, and I know that's difficult to think about, but ultimately, you're a good person, Joe, and you're not being able to be your best self at the moment. And you don't deserve that to be happening to you at this point in your life. You've worked too hard, you've given too much love to your family. This is about getting back on your feet and staying consistently in a place where you feel comfortable, safe, loved, and living, Joe.
So, that's that.
I love you too.
See you in a second.
You always leave, like, with a greeting. I'm just so relieved that he's actually gone. Like, I would love to know what I can actually do to support him, because I try my hardest, but I think sometimes I probably escalate the situation because I get frustrated. I just want to be there to support Joe, whatever that means.
I'm under strict orders not to walk around with the cameras, but I know a back way into the square.
Oh, what the Is that Kiffy? I didn't even know you were coming. Joe didn't even tell me.
You know that one is a grommet.
Whoever thought this exciting weekend for me would be getting a delivery of poo? I know. That's not a great sign.
No. Are we going to do some pottery?
Date night, here we come.
I knew it was going to end like this.
Midnight's calling, lights go low, bass is pumping, let it flow. Took some shots, said some things, but tonight let's forget everything. No regrets, no second tries, let's dance it off. No need to cry, we're too young, we're too wild, so let's make up with a drink and a smile. I ain't here to apologize, let's turn it up, set the night on fire. Raise your glass, let's make it right, dance it off till the morning light. Oh, no tears tonight, let's party hard, no need to fight. DJ spinning our favorite track, one more round, no looking back. We can fight, we can play, but we both know we'll be okay. No regrets, no second tries, let's dance it off. No need to cry, we're too young, we're too wild, so let's make up with a drink and a smile. I ain't here to apologize, let's turn it up, set the night on fire. Raise your glass, let's make it right, dance it off till the morning light. Oh, no tears tonight, let's party hard, no need to fight. One more shot, one more spin, forget the past, let the good times win. Lose control, let's get lost, tonight's too good for love to cost. I ain't here to apologize, let's turn it up, set the night on fire. Raise your glass, let's make it right, dance it off till the morning light. Oh, no tears tonight, let's party hard, no need to fight. Sun comes up, but we're still here, laughing loud, losing fear. No more fights, no goodbyes, just another night where love survives. Sun comes up, but we're still here, laughing loud, losing fear. No more fights, no goodbyes, just another night where love survives.